This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
Reminders of a golden era in English football, I should add. And it continues to hold its place in the modern game. Playing a second striker runs the risk of being outnumbered in midfield, of course, so with the wider pairing and fullbacks, plenty of running has to be part of their play. And of course, the right service into the box.
So we're up and running. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, I'd love to see what the exciting Kaoru Mitoma will get up to, Peter. He's naturally left-sided, he likes to hug the touchline, play wide, and when he gets that opportunity just to isolate fullbacks, take them on, he can go left and right, and he's very clever as well at ghosting his way into the penalty box, undetected, and popping up with the odd goal.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Endo gets it clear. And it's played forward. It's Akura. Kubo. It's Akura. Ito. Kamada is onto it in a flash. Oh, nicely intercepted. Gilmore. And that's really well manoeuvred. It's Akura. Minamino. Kubo. It's Akura. Looks to the other side. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
It's Akura. Mitoma. Endo. Ito. Endo. Ito. And he goes cross-field. Robertson. McGinn. Gilmore. Moved on forwards. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Kubo. Kubo forwards and with intent. And it's Kamada. And there's the shot! Denied brilliantly.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
McTominay attempts a clearance. Lovely, now then. Kubo. Kubo! And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Adams. Well timed, excellent interception. Mitoma. Ito. Ito chooses to go cross-field. Now it's Minamino. Played out to the right. Shoots! Well, it was a nice setup, but not so good beyond that.
Well, that's how you penetrate the numbers, with very shrewd movement and passing precision, and all done at pace.
Ito. Mitoma. Kamada. Kubo. Now it's Adams. McGinn. That's been slipped through. Kubo. Aim forwards. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. And it's Kubo. And a chance! And the ball's come loose here. Aim forwards. Robertson. McGinn. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Cross deflected behind for a corner. Up he goes! And that's caused a worry or two.
McTominay certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
And the pass is intercepted. Kamada. Ito. Endo. Moved on forwards. Endo does really well to win the ball there. Minamino. Kamada. Played into space. Kubo. Nice defending, physical and effective. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now then, the ball's come loose. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Out to the left it goes. Hit into the middle. Tries to get it clear. And they've got rid. Chooses to go back. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. And the counter is on. Out to the right. Now it's Christie. And he's making progress on the ball. And the cross comes in. Mitoma. Kamada. And it's Minamino. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Minamino crosses it in. Defending of the desperate variety. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Minamino. And here's Kamada. And it's played forward. That's really well manoeuvred. And the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Kubo.
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Now it's Adams. Oh, he's found support out wide. Adams. Danger averted for now. And claimed it back swiftly. Aim forwards. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Extravagant effort! It didn't come off, but an audacious effort.
Well, you've got to admire the confidence and the agility. Wasn't too far off either.
Endo. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Kubo. And it's Minamino. He has found a way through. Japan have a free kick. Special! That is a special goal! He's got himself an absolute peach! And Japan are in front! A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed. So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Endo. Mitoma. Endo. Ito. Gilmore. Adams. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Gilmore. McTominay. McTominay forwards and with intent. Now it's Adams. That's good defending, very good defending. Endo. Endo. Oh, there's a probing ball. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Mitoma. And it's played forward. Tries to get it clear. There's no getting past him. It's really well defended. Minamino. Kubo. McTominay, gently done. Chance here to counter. Moved on forwards. Ito, and the keeper's got it again. Is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And that's really well manoeuvred. Kubo, now he's off and running. And it's Kamada. Good chance here!
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
And it's played forward. He's had a shot! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Aim forwards. It's Akura. Moved on forwards. Minamino chips it through. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Proves too strong. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Mitoma. And it's played forward. Mitoma. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Kamada. It's a loose ball. And he comes up trumps again. And that's really well manoeuvred. And it's played forward. Minamino. And it's Kubo. Half an hour played now. McTominay played out to the left flank. Adams. Tries a measured ball. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, what a climb! He's got a goal! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Kamada. Endo. Kamada. Toma gets good distance on it. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Long ball by the goalkeeper. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. It's Akura. And reclaimed it in a trice. And it's Kubo. Robertson concedes a free kick for that. And he thumps it clear. And that's really well manoeuvred. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And he's there to get it away. Endo. Minamino, spread out to the left. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Gilmore. And it's McTominay. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Kamada was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
It's Akura. Kamada. Endo. Aim forwards. Endo. Kubo. Itakura. Lofted upfield. Robertson cuts it out. Kamada played out towards the right wing. Ah, such a clever touch. Ball comes in. Gilmore gets rid without sophistication. Kubo. Mitoma. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, for me, Peter, I think it's all too pedestrian and slow. They need a large injection of purpose now.
Minamino. Moved on forwards. Ito. Kubo. Itakura. And it's played forward. Kubo. Itakura. Oh, can he get onto this? Mitoma. Kamada. Oh, great play. McTominay. Robertson. McGinn. Robertson. Half-time getting close now. Gilmore. And that's really well manoeuvred. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Ito, aim forwards. The referee's awarded a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Good, strong hand by the keeper. Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Minamino can get it clear. McGinn. And he shoots!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Mitoma. Kubo looking to add to his goal. Kubo hurtling down that right flank. And that has been knocked clear. And now the breakaway. McTominay, and it's lofted through here. Itakura. Mitoma. Ito. Itakura. Kubo. Itakura. Mitoma. Ito. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. That's a lovely, neat pass. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Robertson. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Now it's McGinn. Well, that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Keeper's got good distance on that. Ito cuts out the pass. Endo, gently done. Oh, he certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. And it's hoisted clear. And here's Kubo. Cross goes in there. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go.
We hope it picks up where it left off.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And we're already back up and running after half-time. And it's Endo. Now it's come... There's the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Now it's Adams. Throw in. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. McTominay. Robertson. Lovely feet. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Ito. Adams. Succumbs to the pressure. McGinn. Ito. Endo. Itakura. Kubo. And it's Kamada. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Oh, what a decent chance! Goal! Japan! Into the lead once more.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Japan get themselves into the lead. Aim forwards. Mitoma. Ito. Itakura. Kubo. Minamino. Chance for a shot! That's unlucky, just wouldn't come down.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Ito. Played towards the other side. Kubo. Itakura. Kubo. And that's really well manoeuvred. Minamino looking to get on the end of this. Oh, smashing header! Well, couldn't quite control it.
Ah, this was all about good movement in the box just to allow him to get to it.
Moved on forwards. That has been cut short. Endo. Kamada. Endo. Mitoma. Kamada. Oh, that's nice. Looking for a decent ball in. Produces a cross. Gilmore. And he has been fouled there. And he is going into that little black book. Deftly away. Oh, sweet feet. McTominay providing an outlet on that flank. Yeah, he's fouled him there. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Cleared away. Strong running down that left flank. And he's managed to get free. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance already. Well played, important challenge that. They've won a corner. Clears it away. And here's Kamada. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Adams are looking to break at pace. Showing good feet. Plenty waiting in the middle. Nice control. Now here's the delivery. Climbs up big! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Gilmore. Well, we expected better, and so did he. And it's played forward. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Now that's well seen too. That's really well manoeuvred. Kubo. So can they find a way to turn round this deficit? Endo shifted upfield. That's good play. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Kubo! Mitoma. And here's Kamada. Oh, that's neat. Over to the left. He is just caressing the ball. He's having a shot! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Moved on forwards. And he's there to clear it. And it's Gilmore. Is there any support? He might not need it. McTominay, oh, good spread. Defending of the desperate variety. Gilmore. Now who's going to be first to this? Oh, easy pickings there. Christie has been caught there, it's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning.
Well, he's asking for trouble, Peter, and with this urge to nibble away, I think the ref is spelling it out for him now.
Ito looks to the other side.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Endo, Kamada. Lovely bit of skill. Purring through the gears. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Aim forwards. And that has been clubbed away.
Scotland really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Clearly not happy with that. Spread out to the left. And he cuts out the supply. Aim forwards. It's an inviting looking ball, that. They get a throw in. Kamada is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Moved on forwards. Wins the duel this time. And it's Kamada. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Minamino. Nice physical challenge. Robertson. McGinn. And it's played forward. Kamada. Endo. Kamada. Kubo. Minamino. That's very neat. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Adams. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Mitoma. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. That's really well cleared. Kubo. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, they can break here. That's really well manoeuvred. Mitoma. Adams. Well read, nice interception. And it's Kubo. Minamino! That's a half-decent try.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
It's a Kura. Gilmore. Can he spark a counter here? McGinn. Oh, it's a... And the shot! It's a mighty effort! Oh, nearly. But nearly is nothing.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Chance, surely! That's got him rattled. Gilmore. That's a nicely weighted pass. Up he goes! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Adams brilliantly anticipated the delivery, and he'll be annoyed it didn't lead to more.
McGinn. McTominay forwards and with intent. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Endo have it back and can go again. And it's Minamino. Kubo. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Now it's Minamino. Out to the left it goes. Turns and goes back. Shapes to shoot! He should have put that one away.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the 2-goal cushion.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Endo. Itakura. Kubo chooses to go cross-field. Mitoma. Kamada. Ah, lovely feed. He is such a good mover.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
McGinn. Adams. Oh, he's found support out wide. Very nicely done. Played in by Robertson. McGinn. Gilmore. Oh, it's come loose. There will be a throw-in. And it's Kamada. McTominay. Moved on forwards. Calmly anticipates. Kubo. Itakura. Kubo. Itakura.
Japan clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Kamada.
Japan surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And it's played forward. Can he latch on to this? Now that's a lovely exchange.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Aim forwards. Endo. Time is running out here.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Endo. Minamino. Kubo. Kubo shifted upfield.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Endo. Spread out to the left, back into the middle. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Goes for a shot! And no, he couldn't find the finish. Aim forwards.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you. Kubo.
Minamino. Now it's Kamada. Kamada, delicate ball, and it needs to be. And it's Minamino.
Kubo. Japan can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Minamino.
Kubo.
Kubo. That is lovely. Mitoma. Endo.
Japan really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Gilmore, that's a delicate pass.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Quality ball. Ito cuts out the pass. Itakura. Minamino. Itakura.
Kubo.
Itakura. It'll be a throw-in. Scotland are making a change now.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Gilmore played with finesse. Can he get onto this?
Japan nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
And that's really well manoeuvred. That's a throw. Kamada. Oh, they could be caught out here. Kamada's cross.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Ito. Mitoma. Muscular approach does pay off here.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Oh, played through for the wide man. That's a throw. Endo. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Ito. Christie. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. Some of them aren't happy with that challenge, and they're getting involved. Steady. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Ito, gently done. Succumbs to the pressure. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Gilmore. McGinn. It's Akura. Ito. And it's Kamada. And it's played forward. And that will be the final act. Scotland can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short against an opponent prepared to go toe-to-toe.